Hello, welcome to the Buffalo Social Club. We are in our gorgeous studio here at Hilbert College, and we're so happy to see you. My name is Mary Friona, and I'm here with my girl, Kimberly LaRussa.
Hello.
How are you?
I am great. What a weekend it's been for mostly you, but I had a good weekend too.
Yeah, I feel like I was in a bubble all weekend. We left Thursday morning, crack of dawn, 6 o'clock flight, and went to Florida for the weekend. My beautiful, handsome, wonderful godson / nephew got married. And it was, oh my God, it was like, I told you, probably one of the best weekends I've had, maybe ever, but in a very long time. It was like the family dynamic was perfect. My kids all got along. There was no fighting. The weather was perfect. Everything was just absolutely perfect.
And you celebrated love all weekend.
And we celebrated love, and I'm so happy for them. And it was, it was a gorgeous, like every detail you could possibly think of wedding. And my whole family was involved in it, and everybody had a little job, and it was just, it was just so great.
I'm so happy you had a good weekend. That sounds beautiful.
I know. Love is really just so, when you experience it and when you see two people who are that much in love, it's just, there's just something that really makes you happy about that.
Yeah. And weddings too, it reminds you of, your wedding and your partner who you love and your kids and all that. So it brings back good memories.
Exactly. What did you do?
I went to medieval times.
Oh, complete opposite.
Complete opposite. Yeah.
I went there, gosh, I would say, a long time ago.
Yeah.
Well, Canada?
Yes,
yeah.
In Ontario, Canada. It took about 2 hours to get there. And I went when I was a kid in Florida on a field trip. And I don't know why, I just wanted to go back. So me and the fam went.
Like just the last minute, hey, let's go do this?
Yeah, Big Carl said, I want to go to Canada this weekend. And I said, well, I want to go to medieval times. And that's what we did. But it was so much fun. I love it because it just kind of like shuts your brain off. And you're just there to have fun and like eat chicken with your hands.
I was just gonna say, you still eat with your hands.
That was the best part.
Right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Eat the chicken. It was a big chicken too. Like that, people love that Swiss chalet. I would think like that probably is good as medieval times chicken. It
sounds so good.
Yeah.
I love my chicken.
Yes.
The only vegetarian in the world that would hate it there. But no, I went there a long time ago, and I can remember just like the eating with the hands, and then like the show that they put on. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm just trying to do like random things that make me smile.
You're filling on a mission to do bucket. That. Wait, what's it called?
Filling my bucket of kindness.
Kindness bucket.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And everybody's good. Fam's good.
Oh yeah, everybody's great.
Yeah, I feel like did you ever go away for a few days and you feel like you were gone for like 2 weeks?
Yeah.
And then you get home and I'm unpacking and I'm like, oh my gosh, I got all this laundry.
Yeah.
And I forgot that just before we left that my dryer is broken, so I can't even do any laundry. So. Yeah. You gotta just get this stuff done.
You were in like fantasy world, and now you're back to reality is what happens.
Exactly. But I'm back with a tan.
That's right.
So that's good.
That's right. Now bring some sunshine back to Buffalo.
And we have a fun guest today.
We do have a fun guest who brings a lot of sunshine to Buffalo, and we love her.
Yes.
So we would like to welcome Buffalo's sweetheart, Miss Abigail Lee.
Woo!
We're so excited to have you today.
When you reached out and you're like, do you want to come on? I was like, yes, I'm so honored. Thank you guys for having me. I'm over the moon excited to be talking to you guys today.
And she means that. Her text message was very enthusiastic.
She said she's
really excited
I
about
was really excited. Yeah.
Well, I've known you basically since you were a little tot.
Yeah.
Maybe even before, because I knew your mom before you were even born.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy. Your mom is the sweetest.
She is.
She is the
She will
sweetest.
be watching this 100%.
She is the sweet. She, like I was telling you before we started, your mom and our other friends are a little older than me. So they got me into a little bit of trouble before I was old enough to be in trouble. I'll just say that. I'll end it there. They'll know what I'm talking about.
Have fun.
May have something to do with a Halloween party at your house back in the day.
Long time ago. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
I love it.
Well, we are going to talk about a lot of good things today. I want to talk about how you became an influencer in Buffalo. I believe the term influencer came around during COVID. I think a lot of people were in their homes and TikTok came out, and then a lot of people were like popping up and producing content because they had nothing to do. But now this is like one of the best ways to make money is to be a content creator. So I want to talk about how you got your start in that one day you're like, I'm Abigail Lee and here I am.
Yeah, I feel like there were influencers before, but it was just a few, like Kim K and just a few. But then kind of COVID happened and it opened it up for so many other people.
Yes. Yeah. So I love talking about this because I feel like, so first of all, I don't like to use the word influencer. For me, what I like to do, because I'm grateful enough now and blessed enough that I'm able to be making money off of posting on social media. But first and foremost, I started with my business. So I feel like I almost did it backwards. I started a clothing brand, had people get to know me, get to know my personality, fall in love with, my quirkiness and my craziness and me just having fun and my love of buffalo. And then that slowly has turned into being able to do content creation. And luckily now being able to get deals on top of making clothes. Now I get to be clothing and content creator. So I feel like I almost did it backwards because people will usually be an influencer and post all this stuff and yada yada, try this product and this. I feel like I did it backwards. I did the clothes first. I started this business. I had people get to know me through my business, and now I started to do all of this content creation. But at the same time, the word influencer for me, I kind of cringe at because I don't like that. I like to say I do content creation. Yes, I influence certain things, but I'm very set in my ways of the things that I want to show people. So like when people reach out to me, they want to get a deal. I'm focusing on businesses in Buffalo, how we can make Buffalo better, or anything that has to do with our sports team. So like Smirnoff reached out and I had a huge contract with them last year. It was amazing, but they're the official vodka of the Buffalo Bills. So that fit my niche perfectly. So I only like to be promoting and talking about, Resurgence Brewing. I have a contract with them right now. And we're talking about just how fun it is to be there. I ran into you when we were there and we filmed a commercial. So I just like to keep it super Buffalo and sport based. So I'm not with, here's my new mascara from Revlon. So, it's just like kind of different with that.
Yeah.
Not that there's anything wrong with mascara from Revlon.
Yes, no, great.
Revlon, if you like Abigail Lee, she likes your mascara.
Yes, we'll do red, white, and blue mascara, and then it'll fit perfect.
Girl, if Revlon calls you, you're going to be taking the call.
I'll be answering.
I mean, come on.
Oh yeah.
No, but I like that you stick to your roots. I do that with Sweet Buffalo. My mission since the very beginning was to help children, families, nonprofits, and animals. And so if I partner with businesses, they have to be doing the same thing.
Yes.
If I'm going to speak about what they're doing, they have to be involved in their community. So staying true to what you started as.
You can't sell yourself out because then nobody believes anything that you're selling. And that kind of defeats the purpose of everything you're doing.
Yep. And even, other clothing brands will send pieces to me and food. But if the food, like I just got this granola and it was actually really good, but they said it's in Tops. And obviously I have my partnership with Tops. So that was a perfect crossover there. Heck yeah, I would love to promote. I'll do anything to obviously benefit any of the brands and businesses in our area. Yeah.
But it has been cool seeing you do like stuff with Snickers too, is one you did during the season.
That was cool.
Yeah.
Because Josh was the face of it. So obviously I felt a need to be a part of it because if Josh was involved in something, obviously anybody's going to want to be involved.
I don't know if you heard, he actually had a baby.
I did hear. I did.
Do you know the name of the child?
I don't. I have some suspicions, but I can't wait till they let us know.
I know.
I'm so excited for them. They're such a great couple.
What are they waiting on to tell us that?
I think they're very private with their life, which I mean, I do respect that. There's certain parts of I've had to become more private in my life in the last year or two. So I like to keep things a little more down low, but I respect it. But tell us the baby name.
Just the name.
Just the name.
Yeah.
We know it's a girl.
Yeah.
We just want to know the name.
Yeah.
It's Jaylee for now.
And you,
Jaylee.
Nice. And you love sports.
Yes.
Genuinely love sports.
Yes.
And I think I like to talk about this because growing up, my dad, I would always hang out with him. We would watch everything from golf to football. Like I know a lot about sports.
Yeah.
And I think that's really one of the things that my husband loves about me. We can actually have a conversation about what's happening.
Yeah.
And I think you're like that too. And a lot of people don't really think maybe that you know what you're talking about, but you do.
Yeah. So it was actually funny. The other morning, I got my hockey stick out, and my boyfriend grew up playing hockey too. And we're just, passing puck in the driveway at home. And I looked at him after, I go, couldn't have done this with any of your other girlfriends. He goes, no, he goes, that's why I love you. So it was kind of a cool full circle moment, because I have grown up playing sports my whole entire life. I have a deep rooted love for the Buffalo Bills and the Buffalo Sabres. It's just tried and true in my soul. My dad, he is a huge sports fanatic. And I was a tomboy growing up. I played hockey since I've been 10 years old. I went to the national championships with USA Hockey. So it's not nothing new to me. And I'm not just doing it for, the Sabres are doing good, let me post about it. Right. I am over the moon excited that we, after 14 years, are finally in the playoffs. And this is now 20 years in the making that we've made it to round 2. So for me, I'm on cloud 9 right now. And yes, it is awesome. I've brought one of my passions into a clothing business, and that's my small business. And I love that I'm able to do something I love so much and be able to make clothes for it. So it's all full circle.
Yeah, I'm really excited for this team. They look so good.
They look so good. I'm a little scared because of the Habs, but we're gonna be fine. We're gonna win the whole dang thing.
Can you believe it?
Have you seen that tweet? Or I don't know, is it called a tweet anymore? Because I know it's X. That's what Twitter is. It's still a tweet, right?
I don't think so.
So this guy said that it was that the Sabres would win the Stanley Cup this year in 2026. And the Bills would win in 2027. And every morning I wake up and I think about that tweet, and I'm like, this guy's the real deal. He knows what's going on. So that's enrooted in my mind.
Honestly, I don't know what would happen to this city if that were to happen. I mean, honestly, I think about that sometimes, and I think, can we handle that emotionally?
As
a city, as a combined group of people, I don't know that we can handle that.
Oh, I think you can.
I think the city of Buffalo would burn to the ground.
Oh, I was just going to say, maybe crime would go down.
I don't think anybody would burn this city.
I would be on top of City Hall, just dangling, just screaming from the rooftops. I would be so excited. I don't know how I would handle my emotions.
Yeah.
So, that's just me. I mean, I'm a huge sports fan, but I see these other people, and I don't know, but it's going to happen. So we have to prepare now.
Yeah. Well, go to Vegas and put your money on the Bills to win the Super Bowl now, and you could make some dough.
LA next year, we got it.
Yeah.
But you're like the jack of all trades. You also sing, right?
Yeah, so I do sing. I've sang since I've been 4 years old, and it was always just something fun. I did musicals in high school, and my parents would always wanted me to sing, but I was so shy. They'd be like, Abigail, you have this beautiful voice. You need to share this with the world. My grandparents would get on me, so I finally started singing more. And then over the last 2 years, I've just released 2 fun, Buffalo football themed songs. And they've actually done really good. I was surprised people love them so much. Let's Go Buffalo. I did that last year, and it actually has a couple thousand streams. I don't know. I wasn't doing it for anything other than the sole fact to have a fun song to put over an Instagram story.
Yeah.
But people love it. I have little girls who will come up to me and be like, I heard your song. Aww. And the mom will look at me. She's like, we listen to it every single day going to school. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I'll find a new song for you. But it's really sweet. I like that because it connects. Obviously, I make mostly adult clothes, and I'm more to an adult, audience. But it's been really nice. I've been able to kind of connect with, the younger people. I had this little girl, the male woman. It was her niece. She was like, my niece knows who you are, and she said she wants to be you when you grow up. When she grows up, and I was like, oh my gosh! So I brought her home some clothes, and I gave it to our sweet mail lady, and I got a handwritten letter yesterday from her, and she was like, thank you so much, yada yada. And she was like, from a real true fan, and she signed it Cynthia. And I was like, oh my gosh, because that's why I do what I do, to just that feeling is the best thing ever.
Compliments from kids are the best because they truly mean it.
They
you
ain't
know?
lying. Yeah.
You can, I can get an award or anything, but it doesn't mean as much as when the children say something nice to you because they really, really mean it from their hearts.
Oh, yeah. And the opposite, too. If I want to know, like, hey, Emma, what do you think of this outfit? She will tell me the truth.
Yes.
And I love that because,
Little Carla won't let me go out the house looking bad.
Yeah.
Oh, no, Mom. No, that's not for you. And he's always right, too. One time he gave me an outfit recommendation. I'm like, should I wear these pants or these pants? He said these pants, which was those black leather pants. And I wore them to his basketball game. And the young teenagers go, hey, I just want to let you know, I really love your pants. And I was like, good job, little Carlo.
See, he knows his stuff. He's so cute. Oh my God, I love him so much.
Thank you. Well, we've been talking about some great things. And now I want to talk about some charitable efforts with a little bit louder now, sponsored by our friends at Celino Plumbing, Heating, Cooling, and Electric. And we're going to be talking about the great things happening in Western New York. And one of them is that you do very nice things for Golisano Children's Hospital that I love. And I know that started because of your brother, right? So talk to me about that.
Yeah. So my brother got pretty sick. I think it's been almost 10 years now. I think he was a senior or junior in high school. Super sick for, months on end, and finally had to go to the Children's Hospital, and he had fulminative ulcerative colitis. So he was there for a while, and it was terrible. He had to be out of school for a couple months, and luckily now he's fully in remission. He's as healthy as an ox, probably one of the most healthiest guys I know. So, but it was really great because Children's Hospital, it was in the old Children's Hospital back then, but they just took such great care of us. So it's been, it was a lot for a couple of years, and it was terrible, but Children's made it so wonderful for us, and they took such great care of us. So I just feel so very connected to them. I love that we have such an amazing hospital right in our backyard. So for the last 2 years, we've been partnering with them and the Patricia Allen Fund. We did Buy a Sock, Give a Sock with tops, and we've been raising a lot of money. We actually just raised, I think we're upwards of almost $10,000 for Giving Day. Which is it's been amazing because
that's just this year.
And that's just this year. Yeah. And I tell people, it's not just me, it's the community of Buffalo that makes this what it is and makes, Giving Day possible. So yeah, this last year has been amazing. And I can't even wait to see what's going to happen during the season with our fundraising efforts with them.
That is so wonderful.
Yeah.
It's hard to believe we almost actually lost that hospital. Like
Really?
they almost left. Oh yeah. They were going to leave, close, move. And it was one of the Buffalo Sabres. I can't remember which one, Pat LaFontaine. And he really was the face of let's keep this hospital. I mean, and he started there were these huge rallies. Oh yeah, it was huge. It was huge. And then they decided, okay, we're going to stay. Let's make plans to move over to the medical corridor. And now it's just absolutely gorgeous, top notch, incredible doctors.
I always say if and when I have babies, I'm having my babies there because it's gorgeous. I love going up to the mother and baby units and seeing the delivery places and everything. And I get to walk through and I'm like, it's the real deal here.
It is. They do their best to not make it feel like a hospital for the kids as much as they can.
Oh, they're amazing. The nurses that work in that hospital and the doctors are just, it's more than just being smart and knowing what you're doing. It's that bedside manner that is just, outstanding.
Friendship,
Outstanding. Remember we were at the Liam Lynch benefit.
Yeah.
And he, passed away 2 years ago, a year and a half ago. And all of the nurses that took care of him were there.
Yeah.
And that's just one little boy, and they're so special.
They do. And they always wear all the t-shirts of the kids who are battling cancer. All the nurses will wear Sophia the Fierce t-shirts.
And their bracelets.
And the bracelets. Yep. It's really nice.
So sweet.
Yeah.
What else is going on in Western New York? It's Mental Health Awareness Month. Yeah. Got to check on your neighbors, check on your friends, make sure everybody's doing okay.
Mental health is, it's still stigmatized for some reason. I can't quite figure out why, but we've got to end that, and I really believe that everybody can benefit from therapy.
Heck
Everybody.
Yeah.
I feel like it should be just a part of life. That way, when somebody goes, and I'm like, oh, she's in therapy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's oh gosh, it's so scary.
Yeah, it's the hard part though, I think, for people struggling is maybe insurance. And if not insurance, I think sometimes it's really difficult to get into a therapist. So like usually when somebody's calling a therapist, they're going through a difficult time, whether maybe that's in their marriage or in life, whatever. And then they call, they take they're brave, they make the phone call, and then the therapist is like, well, I can't see you for like 2 months out.
Yeah,
and it's like, all right, well, I guess I'll just fix my own life then, you know? So I think that's the hard part. I waited and I found a great one. And now I talk to her every 2 weeks. And I'm so glad that I do. It really is very, very helpful.
You know who's really helped kind of destigmatize this is Joe Kelly and her girls, Cam and Aaron. They are always talking about it. And they're always like normalizing it. Like there's nothing wrong with this. Let's do this.
Everybody needs it. I'm in the process of starting. I'm hopefully soon. I just use the excuse that I'm so busy, but mental health is literally just as important as your physical health. Running the business I do, oh my, you know, I get down in the dumps. It gets hard. And that's a great reminder that I'm going to make sure that I start getting something on the books and get it scheduled, because it's the most important thing. If you don't have your mental health, then what do you have? You know?
Yeah. Well, I think I've texted you before and I was having a rough week or whatever. And I'm like, how you do all this all the time? I'm like, girl, it's not easy. It's hard. I have bad days too, you know?
Everybody has bad days. And when you're running your own business, it's like you have to have a strong stomach.
Oh yeah. You gotta have a strong everything.
And also social media too. Like I know there's haters for everybody. You know, you're the best at the haters because you go right back at them.
Oh, thank you. I clap back.
Yeah, you clap back.
Yeah.
In a sweet way. For the most part.
Not always, but okay. That's how but you ignore the haters.
Well, for me, I'm super sensitive. You know, if I think that somebody looks at me weird, I'm like, what's wrong? What did I do? You know, how do I make them like me? And my mom's helped a lot. She's like, not everyone's going to like you.
Period. Full stop.
Literally, period, full stop. Very seriously. So I'm still learning. It's really hard, especially putting yourself out there so much. I choose to put myself out there on social media. I do silly, goofy, dumb, funny things all the time, but that's just truly who I am. And I just want to have fun and spread the love of Buffalo. But yeah, people, just like with the hockey, like we were talking about, I started posting hockey videos and, you know, mean things coming from both men and women. I'm not going to say it's one more than the other. And I clapped back and I did a video of all the nasty things that I'd gotten in a couple hours. And I said, you know what? And then I clipped it. And then it was me skating on the ice saying, you know, this girl has no idea. She doesn't even know what the blue line is. She's just, you know, girls like this ruin the fan base. And I'm like, honey, I created this. Like girls at young ages who played hockey and learned to love it from their dads and moms and whoever, we created this fan base. Like, you can say whatever you want in any other aspect. I said, don't come at me about my hockey. So it's hard, but you know, you just gotta roll with the punches. I think this year I'm getting more in the mindset of, I don't care anymore. People are going to say what they want. We call them the keyboard warriors. You just got to ignore them. But
they've been around forever.
They're
doing it from some basement couch somewhere. I remember when I used to work at Channel 2, Donnie's laughing. When I used to work at Channel 2, they were brutal. I mean brutal. And I think it's like when you're really unhappy with yourself, that's when you're mean to other people. I really believe like if you're really a genuinely happy person, you're not going to go around saying nasty things about other people that you don't even know half the time.
Yeah.
Right?
Go outside and touch grass.
That's what I say. Sunshine on your face.
Yeah.
My grandma Judy always said, success is the best revenge. And I live by that.
Grandma Judy.
My grandma Judy, God bless her. I miss her every day. But yeah, she said that to me and I kept it with me my whole life. So have a breakup with your boyfriend. Success is the best revenge. All right, grandma, I'm going to do this. And anything bad that happens, success is the best revenge. And I just stuck with that. And
I love that.
I like that.
Because it's good. You're not hurting anybody. You're just bettering yourself. And then whoever's being nasty with you gets to, watch from the sidelines and get real mad then.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
I love that. My grandmother always used to say, walk like you own the place.
Like that.
Walk like you own the place. So you're in the Sabres arena, wherever you are, you're like loud and proud and chin up and don't let anybody, who cares what anybody
Who
thinks?
cares? We're all just on this earth one time.
That's
Live it
right.
up.
That's
Come
right.
on.
YOLO. Don, you should have put that in your words. YOLO.
We'll have to do round two. We'll have to do round two.
That's a millennial word.
That's an old word.
Yeah.
It's an oldie.
Still
but a good
true.
one.
It's still true. You only live once. Do it up.
Still rings true today.
Slay.
Slay,
We're going to do this all day. I love it.
girl. Yeah. Okay, what else should we talk about?
Well, we got some things happening in West New York. Let's get to it.
Come on now, girl. Is this me or is this you?
It's you.
Oh, no, it's actually not me. I'm the
it's-
next one, but that's okay.
Oh.
I love you so much. Mother's Day is this weekend.
Mother's Day is this weekend. What you doing?
I literally have no idea. I'm hoping for not a lot.
Yeah.
Like sometimes my husband's like, let's go out to brunch. And then it's like, you got to get up, you got to get the girls ready, you got to do this, you got to do that. I don't really want to do so. Like,
It's very
I hope he doesn't
people-y
ever,
out there,
yeah,
too.
It's people.
It's a lot of people.
And everybody's out.
Yeah.
Like
It's a lot of
The
work.
girls sometimes will make me breakfast in bed and I'll just chill. And
I want a steak.
I know you do. Carl will make you a steak.
He gonna make me a steak, a homemade steak, and some Bob Evans mashed potatoes and
Bob
corn.
Evans mashed
That's all I
potatoes.
want. I
No,
love
they're
Bob.
They're fantastic.
Wait, but don't you make your own mashed potatoes?
No,
I mean, sometimes, but like
Bob Evans is really good, isn't
Bob
it?
Evans is
Just get the
really good.
regular. Don't try and get like the garlicky or none of that. That's not good. Just the original Bob Evans mashed potatoes is all I want. I'm an easy gal when it comes to mashed potatoes.
I will just make my own mashed potatoes.
Okay. All right.
We'll
You gonna make them on Mother's Day?
I'm not cooking on Mother's
okay.
Day.
All
No,
right.
I'm pretty sure my husband will make like something on the grill. He likes to do. I'm a vegetarian, so he does black bean burgers. They're
Oh,
so good. They're
nice.
so good.
She watched a documentary one time that I will not watch because this is what happened.
6 years ago.
6
now.
years ago, and she decided
years ago.
from that day on she was never gonna eat meat again.
It's called.
She has it.
It's called Where Your Food Comes From. You should watch it. It's really enlightening.
Did you guys watch the plastic detox?
Okay, I told her about this. She didn't watch
stuff.
it.
I'm already scared of life
I-
enough.
Girl,
You-
did you change your toothpaste and your toothbrush?
I have gotten rid of
Everything. Same.
single thing in my
Same.
house.
Same.
When I tell you, I have donated 12 bags of clothes. Every single beauty product that I have, every single thing is natural. No more plastic in any part of the kitchen. I went out and got stainless steel, wooden. I have done a haul. I have been obsessed
Yep.
in the last 2 months because it's about fertility. I'm not ready to have babies yet, but when I am,
Yeah.
I don't want to be infertile. And with the guys too, it's bringing down their sperm count. It's this whole thing. You gotta watch it.
You have.
You
to.
will.
I asked her. She's like, I have no idea what you're talking about. But wait a minute. What about the doctor in Italy? The doctor in Italy that found plastics in the placenta after the
Yeah.
baby's birth.
Yes.
I mean,
And
plastics.
and it lasts for what they say, 3 to 4 generations after.
yeah.
I was. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
My
did it
kids
all.
for Easter, I bought, they all do the basket. And
Yeah.
inside their basket were like bamboo toothbrushes.
Love
and,
it.
and they're like, what is this, Mom? And I'm like, this is what you're going to be using. And like the
Mhm.
special toothpaste. And my one daughter's like, Mom, this toothpaste is $10 a tube. I'm like, when you run out, you let me know, honey. I'll buy you a new one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's in everything. So we've been slowly. That's it's my off season right now. So it's usually when I just recoup and get my wits about me again. Obviously, with the Sabres being in the playoffs, I really haven't had time to. But in March, I did a deep dive into every single thing in my house. So all my friends, but it's nice too because all my girlfriends and guy friends can come over and I get to talk to them and help them because I just want everyone to be healthy.
Yeah.
So that's been my extracurricular off time has been detoxing from all plastics and every
It's important.
form. Yeah.
It's important. The only thing I haven't done yet is my Keurig.
Yeah.
I got to do it.
Well, these things they're coffee makers was $700-800.
No, that's what you were
know.
talking about. What was the one that you wanted to get?
I really want to invest in a coffee. The big ones, like the kind you put the beans in and it grinds it and gives you like
Oh.
the freshest, most amazing cup of coffee.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're expensive.
Those are like
That's what I want for Mother's Day. Can you call Scott
Yeah,
and tell?
Scott, she wants a fancy coffee maker. Hey, but if
Yes.
you did the math, okay, girl math of like the Tim Hortons you buy every day, I mean the $7.50, it's an investment. It'll go.
So I would
Right.
never buy Tim Hortons anymore. I
You
would
probably would still. go buy your Tim Hortons. But I'm just saying, do the math, make you feel better about buying it.
Yeah.
Girl math is what it's called when you just make up numbers in order to get what you want to get.
I do it. I went to a sale this weekend. It said 10% off and additional everything. I said, that means I get 10 more items.
Yeah.
And you saved money.
Girl math.
Yeah.
And everyone in the line went, yeah.
Yeah.
All the girls agreed.
Do
The
it.
husband said not, but it's okay.
Yeah. Girls always
Yeah.
agree with that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Girl
Guess we're
math.
a little smarter and stuff like that. Math and
Yeah.
stuff. Okay, what about, let's see, we're looking, when we look over here a little bit, that's like the rundown is on the screen and Donnie's got the print like this big, so it's hard to see it sometimes. Actually, it's not Donnie's
Well, I
fault.
think we're on to are we on to the segment now?
Are we going to talk about Niagara Amusement Park?
Yeah, but it's segment.
No.
It's not? I can't read today, I guess.
We all got
It's
squint.
like we haven't been here in 2 weeks. I'm
okay.
telling you.
Niagara Amusement Park is closing down, everybody.
Wait,
Well, for the summer anyways.
it is?
Yeah.
Well, it's not going to open in the winter.
Right. But like, is it, I don't know, is it closing permanently or is it just
It's
this
not
season?
opening.
For this season
Yeah.
or forever?
Yeah, it's not opening this year.
We went last year, Mary and I. We went on the roller coaster. What was that
The
called?
Comet.
The Comet.
They still got that going?
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, we were a little scared for our lives, but we did it. My hat
Wow.
flew off and
Oh, yes.
it was, but we had a good day.
We actually had a really fun day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, we even got to
Was it
watch the
just
cowboy show. It was just me and
two of
you.
us?
Yeah.
We didn't have our kids?
No, we didn't need them.
That's a nice day.
Just trying to go have a good time.
Yeah, speaking of influencers, yeah.
What was the name of it years ago? I'm totally
Fantasy
blank.
Island.
Fantasy
Yes.
freaking
Na,
Island.
Yeah.
na, 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 na.
But like they were
I
doing
love
kind
it.
of like a rebrand with Niagara Amusement Parks, and now they're not doing anything.
Well, it was 2 flags over Niagara for a while. Remember
Yeah.
that?
Yep.
But when it was Fantasy Island, I lived on Grand Island, so we would go there all the
Mhm.
time. It was so nice.
Just a fun little, you could do
Yeah.
a half day, you could do a full day. I remember that would be a big deal. My dad and my mom would look at me and Nathan and say, get going. We're going to Fantasy Island. And we spend the whole day there. And it was a
Yeah.
really good time. But
Yeah.
I feel like there's no more roller coasters. They're like, when you drive by on the 190, there was that one big thing. It was the water one. And I feel like everything like slowly every year, something's gone.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I truly didn't even know it was still, I didn't know it was still open. They're still going strong.
No, they're
No,
not.
they're not.
Well, I
They're
mean,
not
not
opening this
anymore.
year,
But
yeah.
poor things. That's terrible.
Yeah, it was so good for the littles, and then they had the
Yeah.
water park. Yeah.
I think the rides were so old, like you said. I think
Yeah.
they're so old that the maintenance and getting them fixed and everything. But I thought somebody bought it last year.
Oh, they
Did the
did.
guy who does the websites buy it?
They did.
He said, I'm not doing it this year.
But he just bought it at the end of the year.
He's got to figure out his business plan.
The guy who does the website.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I mean? I forget his name.
Does he do your website?
He doesn't do my website.
Oh, okay.
No,
All
no,
right then.
no. But you know him.
Oh.
I forget his name.
Okay.
It's just a guy.
Does he do my website? No. Okay. I'm just making sure.
No, but he had coffee there.
Yeah, Steve,
Yeah.
he doesn't own it.
No, he had coffee there. Completely different person.
Oh. Okay, let's just move on. I have no idea what we're talking about now. What else?
Game day fashion.
Yeah,
Oh.
you're pretty fashionable. I like your pants today. Those are
Thank
cool. I don't
you.
see those often.
Yep.
I got to get me some of those.
These are nice. I'll give you in on one of my secrets. So I need a lot of game day quick items, outfits. And I like to obviously wear my by Abigail Lee, but I like to pair with other fun things. Like I don't make sneakers and I don't make fun pants. Fashion Nova, 1 day shipping. If I need a super fun outfit last minute, that's my go-to. Just for like a fun, like if I need a fun blazer to add with a sweatshirt, or if I have a sweat set on, but I want to get like the new red shoe. I love Fashion Nova. If you need a fun, funky thing, I hate that it's a little bit of fast fashion, which I'm trying to get away from. But I do, anytime I wear something, if I'm never going to wear it again, I have a pool of a bunch of people that every couple months I'll get bags of clothes, and I say, you just go through and take whatever you want. So I will wear things once, but I always get it to family and friends after, then anyone can wear it. But yeah, game day fashion is obviously that's what I do. So it's fun. This is more like a casual outfit. Sabres has been hard because we weren't really expecting these playoffs.
Amen.
So I'm over the moon excited, but like I don't have gold pieces to accentuate with things, and I have blue from the Bills, but it's been interesting to try to navigate because I've been going to every single game, and obviously I have to have a really cool fit for every single game. It's everyone's like, it's just a hockey game. Well, it's a fashion show for me and a hockey game. I got to do both at the same time.
Yeah.
So that's been really fun, just trying to navigate, a hockey arena kind of fit instead of a Bills fit. So this year's been, it's been fun. I've loved it.
What do you think about the new stadium? I think it's not going to be as cold in there, so we don't have to worry about dressing that warmly.
So I got season tickets, obviously, but I am row 14. So I am, in fact, not covered by that little dingy overhang they have. So I'm not covered. So I don't know how it's going to be, but I do have club. So I have the charge board, not like club, but it's the charge board that's right behind the end zones. So we have like a private area where we can go and there's glass and we can actually look out and watch the game. So I am excited for that. I love a cold weather game.
Yeah.
I can't do the rain. I think it was we played the Eagles last year, the rain game. I was sick for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Can't do the rain. Snow all day, every day. And then obviously the colder weather. I love that. So it's going to be interesting to see how like game day fashion will change with this new stadium. I think we're going to have to go to a couple games, maybe even get through this whole season first and see, are we going to need, do we need a snowsuit that's not as insulated? But at the same time, we're still all going to be tailgating for 8 hours before the game. Right. So we're going to still need the warm stuff, but maybe like something to change into when we go into the game. So that might be something to look into for next year.
We went back and forth on the tickets, and I'm really glad we ended up doing it. But I'm not big on tailgating because we leave the girls, and it's like I don't want to leave them, for 10 hours. You know what I mean?
Day.
So we literally will drive there, pull in the parking, and like get in. I just want to be there for when they sing the anthem.
Yeah.
I don't ever want to miss that.
No, it's
ever.
always
it's my favorite. Like I love it.
I like when Cammie does it.
She's amazing.
Amazing, our girl.
That's what we were going to talk about today. How about that Canadian national anthem?
That was really something else to see. I mean, it's just something where the world is united.
Yeah.
You just don't see it. Like in that moment, everyone united and they sang the Canadian anthem. And that's how it should be all the time.
All the time. And that has blown up. I've seen it everywhere. And I think that Cammie's really
and she's blowing
excited about that.
Yeah.
She's blowing up.
Yes,
and
I love her.
She does. She's so sweet.
And
she's
she
so
handled
talented.
herself with such class during that. Like she did so good. And people are clapping back and all this stuff. And she's just always been a class act.
Yeah.
So I love her. I'm so excited. I've been, I love all the publicity she's been getting because and her music's great too.
It is.
She's just good. And I've known her for years. And every year she's got
a vibe about her that is like, I don't know. It's like super cool and super chill at the same time. And you can't fake that.
She's a cool girl. Heck yeah.
You know what I also want to talk about?
Uh-oh.
The Duck is coming back to Canal Side.
I saw
Who's
that.
excited?
I know.
This girl.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. People love it.
It's so simple. I remember going there and seeing it, and it was just, that's it. It's just a big old rubber duck in the water, but it brought me so much happiness.
Yeah, it's huge. It's like 2 stories high or something, isn't it?
Yeah.
I want to jump on it. That's what I want to do.
Get you a jet ski and then try.
You might get in trouble.
I might. I got to talk to who brings it in? The city of Buffalo?
I don't think so. I think it's
Like an entertainment company or
something like that.
I got to find a contact.
It's the little things in life.
Yeah.
Well, that's not little.
No, it's a big duck.
That's a big duck.
It's a big duck.
It's a big duck. Now
Nice
it's time.
duck.
Is it time for the segment now? You know,
Well, what?
Oh, no.
No, we skipped past it.
are you cutting us off? See?
We're just excited to be here. Okay.
All right. Donnie's very much confusing us today as we can't see the time ticker. We can't see ourselves. We just can see the screen. It's very sad. It's very sad. But our final thought segment can be brought to you by our wonderful friends at William and Tara Law offices today.
Did good.
Is that good?
Did
Is it good save?
Yeah, I want to go last because I need some time to think.
Okay. Would you like to, do you have any final thoughts you'd like to offer to our wonderful audience of tens?
Hi, everybody. Abigail here. No, I think I'm go Sabres. Really excited. I didn't get enough time to think about it. I was having so much fun with you guys.
I know.
I'm just really excited to be here. I love what you guys are doing. This has been great. I've been trying to tune in as much as I can. I watched Alexa's video that when she came in, so that was great. But yeah, we are truly the city of good neighbors. You know, actually, real quick, you know, Meredith, who went to Pittsburgh.
Yes.
Her father stopped in my warehouse yesterday and said thank you to me and wanted to meet me.
Aww.
I wanted to tell you about that. So we were talking about what Buffalo means and how we truly are the city of good neighbors. And he was like, it's kind of weird, isn't it? I go, yeah, but it would be weird if we didn't do this stuff. So I just wanted to remind everybody that Buffalo truly is the city of good neighbors. And yesterday, that was another thing that happened that I was just like, they were so appreciative of it. So thank you for having me go and see her because I keep in contact with her mom and keep checking in on her. So just cool. We're all just so connected.
That's special.
She's
Meredith
so
Roberts
sweet,
was
yeah.
the young
The
lady.
liver
that-
transplant.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
So
Sweet,
she went
sweet
to
girl.
visit her when she was in the hospital. So
Oh,
being a
nice.
young teenager and having Abigail Lee come and see it probably meant, the world.
I'm sure it meant a lot. That was so nice
got
of
to meet her
you.
dad yesterday. So it was good. So just reminding everybody that Buffalo truly is the city of good neighbors and to make sure that you do something good every day for someone else.
I like that. You're going to fill their kindness bucket.
I love a full kindness bucket. It's my favorite.
Good.
It's great.
See?
Yeah.
My final thought is actually Sabres related to when I worked at Channel 2, I was always with the same photographer. His name is Mike. And we just got along just so great. He's one of my very best friends. Anyway, we were there for when we played Dallas in the finals. Okay. And we were there to actually cover the Dallas team in the locker room. But we got to stay during the whole game, but you don't get seats or anything. So we're walking around and we kept stopping to watch the game. And there was this guy that worked there and he just kept going, keep going. You're not allowed to stop. And he was just giving us the hardest time. Like whenever we stopped, he was there. He's like, go, go. Anyway, I texted Mike the other day and I was like, hey, remember that guy when he kept pushing us down? Can you believe that was so long ago? He's like, I know. Can you believe that was 27 years ago?
Whoa.
And I'm like, no, it wasn't. It was like 10 years ago. What are you talking about? He's like, no, it was 27 years ago. So I looked at it was 27 years ago.
Wow.
Isn't that nuts?
Yeah, you kept that memory in your quadrant for 27 years.
Well, it's not just that.
Yeah.
It's like that time flew by so fast.
Time flies faster when you get older, I feel, right?
Oh, 1,000%.
Like I feel like when I was in my 20s, time went by pretty slow.
Yeah.
And then after that, it was just boom. Right? Do you feel like that?
I feel it's in 27 years. Like I was dumbfounded by that. I couldn't even believe it. I was like, no. He's like, girl math.
Girl math.
Yeah, but it's just crazy. So my final thought, my message is don't let time, be a thief without doing the most that you can do in that time. Whatever you can do, fill up your days, call the people you love, make every minute matter. It's crazy how fast it goes.
It really does. And spend your time with the people you love the most and doing what makes you happy.
YOLO.
Exactly.
That's
Doesn't
all.
matter where you are, what you're doing. If you're with the people you love, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
I
That's
actually
right.
have a final thought for you guys.
Oh,
How long has it been since Chad Michael Murray did not open your DM?
So he's got a candle out now, and I have been advocating on our behalf. And anytime I see he's doing something, I'm like, hey, send us a DM. We'd love to have you on the Buffalo Social Club. Love your candles. Let's talk about it.
you got a candle line?
Yeah, he just launched a candle line. I believe it's a candle. I think that's what I saw.
Okay,
Mhm.
okay.
And he was just
Really?
on a national show talking about his show.
A national show.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
hey.
doing the national show.
It's not the
so
Buffalo
he's not on the
Social
local
Club,
show.
though.
But we
Come
want Chad
on.
Michael Murray on to talk about, his show and his candles.
Yeah, April 27th. No, March 27th. I reached out to him. Can you believe he hasn't gotten back to me?
Listen, I have some
Rude.
DMs that have sat for years and years. Whatever. Come on, Chad. Chad, let's go. Okay. Next time I see him, I'll say something to him.
I hate to tell you guys this, but we were at the Micah Hyde softball tournament last year, and I did not know I was having a full conversation with him on the field until Kim pointed it out to me when she came up to me afterward. Apparently.
At him.
Yeah.
No, she didn't.
I did not know.
She didn't know
She
who it
knows
was.
now, though.
How could you not know who Chad Michael Murray is? Every time I see
Because she's
Chad Michael
younger
Murray.
than us.
My mom is like obsessed with him. Sorry, Mom, outing you right now. Yeah. And she was quite upset with me after that.
I mean, good for you. I did go on the field with him. Yeah, after the final game at Highmark. He was in our little group. Got to hang out with him and his wife and his son.
They're a cute family. I love that he moved back here.
Yeah.
Well, Big Carlos said, "Why do you want him on the show so bad?"
I don't even really know anymore.
And I
now.
know, well, I said to me, it's like when I was a kid and I was living in Florida and I was watching the Cinderella Story or the other movies that he's into me, it's like a reminder of like being a kid, you know? And if I get to interview him, that's like a full circle moment for me, right?
Yeah, I don't know how he'd take that. I used to love watching your movies when I was a little kid.
I wasn't a little kid, I was a teenager.
He'd be like, thanks.
Yeah.
I think he would be honored.
Yeah,
Is
I
what I
think he
would
would be too.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We'll make it happen.
Okay,
Yeah.
you got a final thought?
I do have a final thought. So we've all been talking about our passions and what we love. And I think that the three of us kind of taken all of our passions and what we loved and we've turned it into our businesses and what we do. And I think that's really, really cool. And I think it just goes to show like you can be whatever you want in life. Like, for instance, when I was a kid, I wanted to be like a marine biologist or a veterinarian. Well, I'm not very good at science. I'm just not, or math for that matter. And so, but I still wanted to do something that could help animals, right? So I do that with, you know, my journalism background because I was really good in English in school. So I think it's like taking, you know, what you are good at and using it for good. And I think, Reese Witherspoon, now don't quote me on this because I'm going to mess it up, but she basically said something like that too. Like, don't like go for maybe your dream, she said, but like go for something that you're already good at and then do that. And I think that's a good idea.
Well, if you do what you love, you'll never work a day in your life. That's what they say.
They do say that, but you know what Del Reed said recently? He's like, do what you love and you'll work like every single day of your life, but you'll love what you do.
Right?
Don't you agree with that part?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't think of it like that.
Yeah.
Yes, I love what I do, but yeah, we all are working every single day of our lives, even if we love it. But
Even if it doesn't feel like work, we're working.
yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
But that's good because that means we love it so much.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think some parents out there, they try to push their kids in a certain direction.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm. I just want my kid to be happy.
Same.
I think that's my goal for him in life is to make sure whatever he does, he's happy.
I like that.
I think that's a great way to end our show.
I do too. Everybody be happy.
We hope everybody's happy. Thank you. You made us happy by
Yes,
coming on
you
our
did.
Thank
show.
you guys for
Sunshine.
having me. This was wonderful. I'm sorry if I was stiff. I told you I have torticollis, whatever.
Yeah.
So we're just,
Eee.
I might look like a board, but
Yeah,
you guys brought me happiness today. So thank you. I
You're welcome.
appreciate
Say hi
it.
to your parents for me.
I will. I
Please
will.
do.
Call mom right
Please
after.
do.
We had a great time.
We thank you all for being here with us. We thank our wonderful producers who really do such a fantastic job. We're so happy to have them here and so lucky and honored to have them. And thank you. And we can't wait to, I don't know, see you next Tuesday. Bye.
Thanks, Buffalo.